Chris Pratt thought one joke would impress everyone. Instead, he nearly started an international incident, and somehow, it only gets weirder.
All right, let's share this joke in German. I'm curious, okay?
Okay, so Dieter und sein Opa Peter sitzen am Berg. Und Opa Peter sagt, Dieter, siehst du alle diese Häuser? Ich habe alle diese Häuser mit meinen Haaren gebaut. Und aber jetzt heißt Eats Pizza die Hausbau. Nein. Und siehst du die Kirche? Ich habe die Kirche mit meinen Haaren gebaut. Heißt jetzt Peter die Kirchebauer? Nein. Und der Mauer.
Conan survives the joke, but Jimmy Kimmel accidentally discovers Chris Pratt's most ridiculous family confession.
He didn't get my eyes, but he got my long butt crack.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a genetic thing. And I'll tell you, most of it goes up. I don't know why.
How do you know it's long? Like, I have no idea if mine's long.
Oh, you'd know if it was long.
would.
That's one of those things you just know, you look around and you go, I think mine's a lot longer than that.
Is that a family trait?
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
My dad had a long butt crack.
Did he?
Yep.
Just when you think Chris Pratt can't get stranger, he starts explaining why a comic book predicted his entire career.
And the guy who won, this champion named Michael Venom Page, comes out and they bring him an infinity gauntlet and they slide it on his hand and he's the victor and he looks and notices me and points to me outside of the cage. And meanwhile, 50 Cent is playing and 50 Cent is right next to me. And the guy's got an infinity gauntlet and it was like deja vu. It was one of those moments where your life and your destiny intersect.
Most actors avoid high heels. Chris Pratt had a completely different solution that nobody saw coming.
You ever run in high heels?
I've never found a pair big enough to run in.
But do you think you might be able to? Is it something that you think you might be able to do?
I think I'd be able to do it. Yeah, I mean,
Do you think he'd be able to do it?
I don't think so. I think it'd be. I don't know.
He can kind of do anything.
Well-
I think it'll be very challenging, but.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And finally, Chris Pratt challenged himself with live magic. The trick, it completely fell apart and somehow became even funnier.
Hell no.
Just tell me your card now, because this could be it. What is your card? You can tell me now, because I wouldn't be able to take it out. Go ahead, tell me.
It's an A.
An A of hearts.
A of hearts.
Sure?
Yeah.
The Ace of Hearts.
No.
Wait, I'm not done.
It rhymed though.
Chris Pratt doesn't just answer questions, he somehow turns every interview into absolute chaos.
That if you commit a crime, the CSI lab would probably convict some Ukrainian girl.
Before our sex scene, I took 2 Pepto-Bismol.
During our sex scene, I felt your dick rubbing into me.
Most celebrities defend themselves. Chris Pratt just watches the disaster get worse.
Surprised we have one of these at home. I gotta be honest. A vibrating Jello mold of Jeff Goldblum.
I think you're telling the truth.
You were right!
Even when the trick crashes, Chris Pratt somehow turns the failure into the funniest part.
I'm gonna vote you.
You're gonna do something.
I'm gonna vote you. I know, ladies I know, lady wants. I'm gonna vote you.
Chris Pratt plus a plastic mouthpiece equals one of the most cursed conversations on daytime TV.
You know, Guillermo, it's so nice to have a sidekick that isn't a CGI raccoon. Or is he? This is actually a real thing. You may not know this, but Guillermo co-starred with me in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's right. Yeah.
Chris Pratt doesn't just answer questions. He hijacks interviews so hard that even his co-stars completely lose control.
What up with spaceships?
Sorry. It's just too hard not to do it. What do you think?
We have to keep that. I'll answer it. There's no way we can cut that. That's
really?
too funny.
Does it work to promote the movie, or does it?
It's way too funny.
Jennifer Lawrence tried to stay serious. Chris Pratt had completely different plans.
And if there's one person you had to be stuck with on a ship for 90 years, who is it?
Well, I had experience with kind of being stuck on a ship with Chris Pratt. I mean, we were stuck on a set for over 16 hours a day for 4 months in Atlanta together. and that worked out great.
Apparently surviving outer space is easier than surviving Chris Pratt for 4 months.
It could be a nightmare because you hear these stories about people who like do these movies that are iconic romantic love stories, and you find out that they hated each other. Have you ever, you know those, you hear those stories.
Disappointed.
Yeah, and you're surprised, like really, they seem to really like each other on screen, and then they find out they hate each other. That would be such a nightmare. Like if it turned out she was terrible, this movie would have sucked. Because I really rolled the dice, but luckily she's just as cool as you'd hope.
Chris Pratt casually dropped the most dangerous compliment, then somehow escaped alive.
I got it! I got it!
Nice!
Oh yeah. I also got some dude's briefcase.
I believed in you, buddy. But you should put that back.
Yeah.
How did you get this?
Fucking hilarious. You shattered it. Not only did you hit the lights,
that's a
you
wrap.
shattered it.
That's not something that props can fix. That's gonna be a little.
Only Chris Pratt can turn one throw into an instant workplace disaster.
But you cook for him. You cook breakfast for him.
Yeah.
I love that. But you cooked him a pancake.
Yeah.
And I think we got a little clip of what he thinks about your cooking skills.
It doesn't look like Donald Duck.
He said it. You tried to tell me it looked like Donald Duck.
Yeah, he said it didn't look like Donald Duck.
And you thought
I said
that looked like
it
Donald
does look like Donald Duck. He's like, I don't know, Dad. He was really kind, and he was really kind about it. He didn't want to hurt my feelings, but.
Chris Pratt was asked one simple question, and somehow ended up threatening burglars with a dinosaur knife.
What knife is Chris Pratt using in Jurassic World? Thank you. I'm so glad you asked. It was a custom-made knife, and it was so badass, and I stole it, and I have it now. And it's right by my bed, so if anyone ever tries to come and harm me, I'll cut you up.
Only Chris Pratt could accidentally turn an innocent TV game into the weirdest product commercial ever.
Would you experience chafing at all?
Oh, no. No, there's no chafing. There's a lot of compliment. If you read the instruction manual that it comes with,
I see.
and the accompanying lubricants, you'll have no chafing whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt didn't just gain weight for comedy, he practically declared war on 6 pigs.
I didn't have anything to say in the scene, so inevitably I wanted to try to get some screen time, so I decided I would eat 1 rack of ribs per take. And if the camera happened to catch me, I would absolutely be just inhaling ribs.
The whole rack.
The whole rack.
Like 12 of them.
Yep. I went through 12 takes. I went through 12 racks of ribs, which is the equivalent of 6 pigs.
Yes.
I dined on the ribs of 6 different pigs.
Andy Dwyer asked a science question, then immediately destroyed the entire lecture.
All right, excuse me, Professor? Hi there, Andy Dwyer. Curious, when will you be bringing out the lasers for me to play with? And would we start with the small lasers, or could we go just straight to the big lasers in terms of playing with them?
We won't be using actual lasers in this course. It's about the theory that makes them possible.
One of the most significant bummers of my lifetime.
Most actors train for action scenes. Chris Pratt trained by throwing himself down the stairs with his brother. Somehow, that was his childhood.
I grew up running around and jumping over things, and like my brother and I probably would be a stuntman really if I wasn't an actor. I think like my brother and I both would like push each other down the stairs growing up and see who had the most realistic fall down the stairs. But like, we just loved stuntmen and like fake fighting and things like that. It was something I always did, so it comes kind of naturally to me.
James Corden expected detective work. Chris Pratt turned it into the world's funniest crime investigation.
I just want to see everyone's signature dance move.
It's good.
Because I think that will tell us a lot about how you could fall over. So, strike us up, Ray. It's just a quick burst. What have we got?
Only Chris Pratt could dodge a personal question by asking millions of people to send him fish pictures instead.
Don't ask any questions about the people you're talking to. Like, what are we going to talk about? Bass fishing. We should talk about bass fishing because honestly, it's April, dude, and April is when the bass are spawning. And so, like, if you're out fishing right now, I'm telling you, it's the time. So, listen, people, hit me up on Instagram. Send me pictures of your bass that you're catching.
Your bass that you're catching.
I'm down with it. It's what I love to do.
Amazing.
Yeah.